All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the frontline where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Welcome to 2025, and I just want to begin here by wishing you an amazing, a fantastic 2025. I want to wish you success in whatever you're going to be doing. I'm wishing you great health. I'm wishing you love, great relationships, and above all, the gift of life. Really, sometimes we forget how, the world is full of all of these calamities and a lot of things that just happen all of a sudden. And you know what? I think it's something that we should take a moment and at least acknowledge in our lives, right? Now, obviously, it wouldn't be an ICP video if I don't wish you fantastic gains from the ICP prize in 2025 and even the other things that you are holding as well. I think, 2025 is going to be a great year in crypto. I've gone on to prepare some ICP charts for you, which I think they have got some insights as to what we're going to be doing this year. But I mean, spoiler alert, I think that it's going to be an amazing year. So before we begin, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for ICP Internet Computer Prize updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I do TA on ICP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. I don't want to run my mouth too much. Let's get right into it here. You can see the ICP price on top. Then we are also seeing the Tron price set on the bottom here. The reason why I'm bringing up this chart is because, for, the most part, people look at this ICP price and they say, you know what, this thing is trash and I think good can come out of this whole thing. But the truth of the matter is that we have seen charts which look just as terrible as the ICP price. It's nothing new in this market to crush 99%, 98%, whatever the case may be, and still manage to recover and do even, a 20x, a 30x, a 50x, whatever number you are thinking of. It's something that is very much possible in this market. Yes, so that's why I'm bringing up this example here of this Tron price set. You can see that they are very much similar, and in the last bull cycle, even though Tron was not managing to get into a new all-time high, it managed to amass something like a 26x. That's really something, to be honest with you. I mean, really honestly speaking, you won't find any other market that can give you 5x, let alone a 26x. That's really great. Now, I'm not going to be using this chart for price targets. I'm just here to show you that, the trajectory for ICP is still towards the upside. I'll show you price targets and different charts altogether. But I think the message here has been that, yes, the chart may be looking trashy for a lot of people. But when I look at this, I'm like, well, you know what? I've also seen charts like this before, and they happen to do well. It may take some time. Really, who cares about short-term dynamics when we're looking at the longer term? And by long term, I actually mean that there's something that is going to be happening in this bull cycle. I'm not saying, we are waiting for 2027 or something like that. Yes, still we are long-term invested in ICP, but I think we are going to have a chance in which we're going to be taking some profits out of this price chart. So that's number one right there. Let me show you another chart, which also looks very much trashy. And I would bet that nobody would want to take a look at this chart, right? So this is Ethereum Classic back in the last bull cycle. And you can see that, this is just terrible price action. Really, nobody wants to be holding within this whole thing. But the truth of the matter is that in this market, for something like, this amazing bull run to happen, you have to go through something like this here. That is exactly what we are going through here with Internet Computer Protocol. And trust me, I know it feels really, really bad. But for the most part, how you will be able to get something like this. So if it can happen with Ethereum Classic, why wouldn't ICP, a much more fundamental, better project altogether, do just something like that, or even way better than that? So this is where I come from when I say I'm bullish on ICP Internet Computer Protocol, when a lot of people are not. But let's get here into other charts that you can relate to very much closely. This is the ICP price versus the United States dollar. I'm going to go ahead and use the Maxi chart because I think that that chart is actually much more well structured, and here I think that ICP will be able to reach at least the first Fibonacci retracement level, right? If we grab it from the very top right there until the very bottom here, you can see a price target of right around $126. I think this is actually very much more guaranteed. If ICP cannot do $126, really, I don't know what this market has become. And this is like a preliminary price target, a base price target, to be honest with you. Now, this chart obviously is very much optimistic because it says, at least according to what I look at charts for the most part, is a 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, right? The golden ratio that will be right around $850 for ICP. I don't think I should be talking about those price targets right in this bull cycle because I want to take profits at least. The bear market hits, buy more ICP, stake more ICP, whatever I'm going to be doing. Eventually, yes, I believe price targets like $600, $850, $1,000 for ICP are going to be showing up, because it's just a great and fundamental project, right? But maybe not for this bull cycle. For this bull cycle, my main price target is right around $220, and I'll show you where I'm getting that price target from. But before we get there, let me also show you how ICP is doing relative to other cryptocurrencies I'm going to be looking at, those things which are in the top 10, for example. I'll start here with Ethereum. What I did here is I inverted this chart, but let me just put it back to normal. And what we are seeing here is that we have a very clear accumulation structure here of ICP versus Ethereum. And if ICP manages just to pull this thing off here, you'll be looking towards the top of the range of the Y of accumulation here. Now, that would mean that each ICP would be equal to something like 0.022 Ethereum, right? So in that situation, if we just go back to the Ethereum price at one more time and we say, yeah, I think that it's very much logical for each Ethereum token to be worth right around $15,000. I think this is very much basic, because the fact of the matter is that there is no bull market in which, Ethereum is outperformed by BTC. This is the case at this point. I think that it's going to change very much quickly, especially as we are headed into this specific quarter, right? January, February, and March. I expect great things to come from ICP as well as Ethereum, right? So if Ethereum is going to be hitting $15,000 and we have a ratio of one Ethereum equaling to something like 0.022 ICP, let's just go ahead and do that one more time. ICP, we are looking at ICP right around 300 something dollars, right? So I'm just showing you this again to show you that it's very much logical to expect ICP to reach right around $200, right? Great, no problem. I'm also comparing ICP to what the BTC price has been doing, and you can see that, yeah, of course, ICP has been bleeding very much strongly against BTC, but we have reached a point in which we are having like a bottom, basically a support level, and that's really great, because we're also seeing that in that same scenario, we have got the RSI forming here, what is known as a bullish divergence, meaning the price is trending towards the downside, yet the RSI is making higher highs. So I hope this actually maintains, because we have a chance of ICP at least pushing here 200% against the BTC price. That would definitely be great. I think that there is a chance that once we get to the top of the range here, we can even have another successful backtest and continue pushing towards even higher highs for ICP. I don't know for sure if this is going to be long term, or it's one of those things that you still come back again, because usually altcoins are weak against BTC. So we'll see how eventually the whole thing plays out. But I'm just saying, short term, I think yes, we can be profiting when ICP is rising against BTC, when ICP is rising against Ethereum. And we also have got another chart here, which is versus the Solana price. We are looking like we are threatening a breakout right at this point. Still, we've got this downward sloping resistance which we need to break. I think that when this moments happen here, when we break this trend line against Solana, I'm going to be selling most of my Solana for ICP. It just makes sense, because in that situation again, we're looking at ICP outperforming Ethereum, outperforming BTC, outperforming Solana. And I know it sounds really crazy when I'm saying these things, but at this point, it's crazy until it's not crazy. This market is really crazy. I've shown you that Ethereum classic chart, for example. Like, okay, if you tell somebody here that this thing is going to fly like this, yeah, nobody's going to believe you. They're going to be saying, okay, delusional, you're number this, you're that, you're this and that. Okay, but if you tell them right here that it's going to go another 10x, they'll say, yes, you know exactly what you are talking about. So yeah, be very careful who you listen to, and also understand that what the ICP price is doing is not something that is totally new. We have seen these things before in the market. And also, price is the best marketer. Yes, a lot of people will say ICP is technically savvy, this and that, but nobody's interested in that. Yeah, they will only get interested when the price starts pumping, right? And you can hear everybody now advocating for ICP Internet Computer Protocol. But I personally think that you don't have to wait until the price pumps for you to start turning bullish. You can as well be bullish when everybody doesn't want anything to do with ICP here, so that when the time comes, when you have got this pump, you're actually not just saying it's great. You're actually putting money in your pocket. This is how you win this game, to be honest with you. Have you ever wondered why 99% of the people in this, I'm saying 99, maybe that's not high, maybe 95% of the people in this market, they lose money. Well, how do you lose money in a market that does 10x, 20x, 15x each and every single time? It's because people don't buy when the price is low. So I think that's my message basically here for ICP. But let me get back to my price targets. I've just been running my mouth in this video. Forgive me for that. But I think we really have to outline how we are going to be starting this year. So when it comes to price targets for ICP, I've said that I'm looking at something like $200. Yes, I've shown you $120 something. I've shown you $330 related to that Ethereum structure. But what I think is very much likely is this $200 something. And this is the market cap of ICP Internet Computer Protocol since 2021. And you can see here that we have a clear inverse head and shoulders pattern. So you can see here, this is like, I would say, a left shoulder. This is the formation of the head. And this obviously is the formation of the right shoulder. We are still in formation of that, but I think we're very much close towards the end, because you can see here that if we just go ahead and grab our trend line, you can see very clearly this neckline. Let me make it a little bit thicker. Maybe we can change the color too, and that's now very much visible. If we continue with this market cap, the price target for this invested and showed us pattern will be right around $112 billion for ICP. So again, $112 billion for ICP means that each ICP token will be measured right around $220, and this is where I come up with my main price target for this bull cycle. I think it's something that is very much fair, that can be very much justified. And of course, if we look at that Tron chart, I would actually consider it the worst case scenario for ICP, something like $126. So I'm not saying everybody should be taking profits at a specific level or something like that. I'm just trying to show a direction here that, look, ICP is very much bullish. $200 something is very much possible. $126 is almost guaranteed. I happen to believe that these are great places to be taking profits, because I know some of you have been buying ICP even when it was at $2.50 or $2.70, $3, whatever the case may be. By the time we get there, you guys are gonna be super rich, and I'm really, really happy for you. I really think that, yeah, sometime within this year, maybe 2 months, 3 months from now, because this is what we have actually seen, right, with things like Ethereum. I believe that we're gonna be seeing a great altcoin rally in the first quarter of this year. So that's January, February, and March. As you can see here, Ethereum really usually does well, and when Ethereum does well, it really just lifts each and every single of these altcoins. Yeah, we may like it or not, but we also have to acknowledge that this market is built on Ethereum, whether as competitors, whether as things which support Ethereum. For example, ZK rollups and any other thing that you want to talk about in this market is usually built on Ethereum. So if this monster is doing well, the rest of the market also happens to do well. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very much optimistic that January, February, and March of this year, we're going to be seeing fantastic price action both on Ethereum as well as on ICP Internet Computer Protocol. Before I go, I want to give you this 70% discount to our Discord group, which you can join via Patreon, and you can go ahead and claim the 70% discount by using the code CF2025. There is no space in between capital letter C, capital letter F, and then 2025. You can redeem that nice and easy. You can join us. We can have private conversations. We can trade together and all that great stuff. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you could, delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.